The lighthouse sends out a beacon of light, keeping a ship from getting caught too close to the shore in what could be a perfect storm. There are quite a few lighthouses along the east coast of the United States. My husband and I thought it would be a great idea to spend a day with my mother, seeing a couple of them, one on Ocracoke Island and another on Cape Hatteras. Ocracoke is a little island situated off the coast of North Carolina. It is part of a string of barrier islands best known as the Outer Banks. At the time, my mother lived in North Carolina, so we thought it would be great to go visit her and while there, take a day trip up the coast. The trip to Ocracoke is a little more than a day trip though, as it turns out, unless it's all you want to do is sit in your vehicle and drive. It is a pretty drive. Along with that, there are a little teeny ferry ride involved. It is, after all, an island. The ferry terminal is at a little place called Cedar Island, approximately an hour from where we were starting out. In addition to that, the ferry ride would add 2+ hours to the trip. Along the road to Cedar Island, there is not a lot of places to stop, but the trip is full of greenery, and out in the middle of nowhere are beautiful white 2-story homes with big front porches and lots of hanging fern baskets. As we approach the area for the terminal, it looks like we would just drive off the ramp into the sea. We had a short wait to board the ferry, so we got out of the car to check out the area. There were a variety of vehicles waiting in line. A couple of the pickup trucks are geared up for fishing in the ocean. They have fishing poles curved over the front hood, the top, and then tied down to an apparatus adhered to the front bumper, along with an ice chest. The ferry ride is uneventful, except for the wind picking up. Now, because it took a long time in getting there, we were all very hungry. There's a little outside bar and grill directly after leaving the ferry area. We decided to stop there, and since we are spending the night, an adult beverage sounds good also. During that period, you could only get beer or wine at a restaurant. We chose a bottle of beer, for, that would be good with a burger. The combo was delicious. It was a little humid. Also, the wind was already starting to pick up. While we were sitting outside the little bar, the humidity was causing a lot of condensation to form on the outside of the bottles, and a little pool of water formed underneath them. So, on that nice little slick bar, the wind caused the bottles to slide down the bar on a short distance. I want you to get the picture in your mind. Take your elbows, place them on a table. I know, bad manners. Pretend you have a napkin under each elbow. You are holding the burger with both hands, and your bottle is now sitting on the edge of one of those napkins. The burgers were also very sloppy and juicy. With the wind and the juicy burgers, you needed those napkins. Our elbows were being used to keep the napkins from blowing away. The drive through town to the lighthouse is quick. It really is not a large island. When you arrive at the Ocracoke Island Lighthouse, there isn't much to do. Just to step out of your car, read a plaque, and walk around it. So we were not there awfully long. We found a place that had these hammocks on the balconies overlooking the bay. The hammocks intrigued us, so we decided to spend the night there. The suite had a bedroom, a bathroom, a small kitchen area, and a living area with a fold-out couch. They were in the process of remodeling, but it wasn't bad at all. By the time we had checked out the lighthouse, found a place to stay, unloaded the luggage for the night, it had become quite dark, and it was dinner time. There was a little restaurant within walking distance where we could get some appetizers to hold us until the next day. They also had a little band for entertainment. When we left there, it was full-on dark. The wind had really begun to blow, and it had just started to sprinkle. When we had returned to our room, the rain began to come down hard. The lightning sparked in the distance. We watched from outside on the balcony, sitting on the edge of the hammock, sipping a little wine as the storm rolled in. For a little background noise, we turned on the television. Guess what was on? Come on, guess. Yep, the movie The Perfect Storm. Just about the time in the movie where the crew is fighting the storm, our storm hit hard. To get a little air circulation, we had to open the entrance door. Now, if we open the slider on the balcony along with the entrance door being open, the rain and the wind would straight line in. There we were in the middle of a perfect storm, watching The Perfect Storm. Our lives are perfect storms. We are born the beginning of a perfect storm. Throughout childhood, the storm brews. Adulthood comes on with childhood behind us. The storms of the past come blowing in. The wind buffets, knocking us to and fro. Parents, teachers, and mentors and friends, just like the lighthouse, send out welcome beacons. Help to keep us off the jagged rocks, directing us on our way into the bay, where sits the harbor and we are allowed to rest. Find the joy in the journey. Look for the lighthouse, mentors. Use their guidance to that safe harbor, and then rest in the comfort of making it home safe.